Go for it. Give me your top 4.
Okay. So I actually have no overlap, so this is good. I went back to my center middle 7th grade dance days, and I picked "I'll Make Love to You" by Boyz II Men. Classic. There was a dead heat between that and "On Bended Knee" because they're both legendary, but I went with "I'll Make Love to You." Sounds weird to say on a podcast with a bunch of dudes. Buddy Holly by Weezer is the next one. Great song. Basket Case, Green Day, and Zombie, the Cranberries are my 4.
I had like a list of like 10 or 12, and I had all of those on my list as well.
I was surprised there was an overlap between ours, honestly.
Yeah.
Good. That was good. All right, Spires, how about you?
I did have "I'll Make Love to You" on the list, but since he said it, I bumped it right off. But I'm going with my number 1 is "Juicy" by Biggie Smalls. I mean, that's just a hip hop classic. Number 2, I went with Scarface. Never seen a man cry till I seen a man die. 3, a lot of things went on with this song in a lot of households, and that was "Bump and Grind" by R. Kelly. And number 4, you can't make a list in 1994 without talking about one of the epic hip hop artists of all time, "The New York State of Mind" by Nas. I mean, Nas, in my mind, had a lot of hit songs, but this is one of the ones that put him on the map. So we got "Juicy," we got "Bump and Grind," we got Scarface, "Never Seen a Man Cry Till I Seen a Man Die," and "New York State of Mind" by Nasty Nas.
Love it. All right, I'll go on this one. I actually only have one song listed that's been said so far. That was the "Zombie" by the Cranberries, but I got Warren G, "Regulate," and I think I like that song more now than I did when I was in 7th grade. But that's such a great song. For some reason, I think like MTV. What was that show like? Where they would play like the top hits of the day.
TRL. Carson Daly or whatever.
I think that show was out then. I can't remember, but like "Fantastic Voyage" by Coolio was a good one then, and then Mary Jane's "Last Dance," Tom Petty is just that for me is an all-time classic. So Hodge, we'll go with you.
Okay, all right. Well, we got the ones I was going to get out too, because number 1 I have "Regulate" as well, and number 2 I got "Juicy" as well. But we'll throw. I mean, I've got a lot of these on there. This was actually a tough choice. I'm going to throw out the Tootsie Roll. So the Tootsie Roll came out like that one wasn't said yet. So I mean, that one still lives on. And then for my 4th one, I'll throw out something that hadn't. I'll go "Lightning Crashes." I'll throw something that's not hip hop. I was a lot of hip hop back in '94, but "Lightning Crashes" was a big one too by Live. So I'll go with that. But this was tough. I think this was actually harder than the movie.
Okay.
Man, I'll be honest with you. Like going through, I've never heard of some of the songs you guys have mentioned, but going through, yes, but and "Regulate." But going through like some of the hip hop songs from back in, man, there were some hits back in 1994. I mean, you even look like, the one that stood out to me was "Bone Thugs and Harmony" came out in 1994, and the reason why I know is because being in Pittsburgh, you had like a bunch of people that actually came from Cleveland, and Bone Thugs and Harmony got lots of play up in the doors by the Cleveland folks just trying to state their territory. But yeah, I mean, there's just a ton of it was good music back then. Good music.
Yeah, sure. It's funny, like going through like what I was putting down. Like I was like, I like some of these more now when I didn't really know them then. Like I had a Gangstar Mass Appeal. I didn't listen to real Snoop Dogg back in the day. So "Gin and Juice" was on my list. I was like, these are songs like I kind of listen to regularly now, but I didn't really know. So
I mean, that's great. Actually, Spires. I mean, I just looked it up too because I was a huge listener to Bone too, and like I didn't even realize that "Creeping on a Come Up" album was '94. So I might have had some on there as well. So
yeah, I'm glad you threw the Tootsie Roll in there. Though.
That's funny.
There's so many, and thankfully, I guess we didn't. I was I don't know, you guys might have done this research, but like I looked at like the Billboard top hits for 94.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody know what artist had 3 of the top 10 Billboard 100 hits in 1994?
Was it Salt and Pepper?
Was it Boys to Men?
Green Day?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Ace of Base,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
fun.
including,
I did
including
see
number
that
1.
yesterday.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All that she wanted was another baby. I mean,
Show her the damn sign. Before you show her the sign, make sure she doesn't turn around.
oh my gosh.
never to be heard of again.
Exactly.
At least they're a 3-hit wonder. They probably
Yeah,
made
that's true. I'm sure they made plenty of money off